people. First of all, the Young America's Foundation, which is co-sponsoring this event. I'd like also to thank all the members of the Wabash Conservative Union who have worked so hard to make this event possible. Specifically John Bruce, who waited a little longer than he expected in the airport today to pick up Mr. Phillips. We really appreciate it, Brucey. I see Brandon McKinney and a number of members of the Malcolm X Institute. Thank you for joining us tonight, and I hope you'll join us for a conversation afterwards. Our speaker this evening is Mr. Joseph C. Phillips. If you're a fan of television, you may know him as Lieutenant Martin Kendall from The Cosby Show, Attorney Justice Ward from General Hospital, or Mayor Morgan Douglas from the District. If you're a fan of film, you may know him from his starring roles in Strictly Business, Let's Talk About Sex, or Midnight Blue. But if you are like us, a fan of conservative ideas, then you probably know him best from his prolific writings. His nationally syndicated column, The Way I See It, appears in over 30 publications across the country and on well-known conservative websites like townhall.com and Big Hollywood. His essays have appeared in Newsweek, Essence Magazine, and USA Today, and on various other publications. He is also the author of a book, He Talked Like a White Boy, some of the issues raised in which he will be speaking about tonight. His political insights and thoughtful observations have earned him a place on various television and radio forums and have made him a popular public speaker. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce him to you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joseph C. Phillips.
I just want to say right off the bat that it was not my fault that the plane was late coming into Indianapolis. I had nothing to do with it. I am a little bit hairy because the plane was late. We rushed here at 8, ran back to the very nice room that they have for me, showered. I immediately tried to get on the internet to download some information I wanted to share tonight, was not able to do that, and then ran over here, and now I'm here. But the good news is that I used some of the relaxing sea fennel lotion before I got here. And I'm feeling good. Real quick, I just want to know, I'm going to keep my remarks fairly short so that we can get some question and answer in and some discussion, which I enjoy. I tend to be long-winded. So I see by the clock there. The thing I need to know is what time Project Runway comes on. 10. At 10. Who said that? One of the ladies in the audience. I forgot this is a male, all male school. No one knows what time Project Runway comes on. Okay. Let me take you back. Denver, Colorado, 1974. Little Seals and Croft playing on your AM transistor radio.
Summer breeze.
There you go. A remake from the great Isley Brothers. If you're like me in the 7th grade, can't wait to get home. Happy Days, the #1 rated show on television. Accelerated English class, which is something like the gifted programs that they have now. And I raise my hand in class, and I answer a question, brilliantly, of course. And then a black girl from across the room raises her hand, and she says, he talked like a white boy. And that was the beginning of my life. Every moment after that moment was different from the moment before. I didn't know what she was talking about. What does that mean? I don't talk like a white boy. Is she talking about some timbre in my voice? I don't know. 12 years old. Should one have timbre? I don't know. Regionalism? Well, I'm from Denver. She's from Denver. What is she talking about? But there it was. Spotlight. Bam! Right on. Me not knowing how to tap dance. accusation or observation continued to follow me as I got older. Started liking girls. Man, girls would be rough. I gotta talk to some of the fellas in here, you know. Back in the day, you spend all week, you know, getting your dance step down, practicing at home, right? Am I right? You get to the party, okay, I'm ready. And you gotta wait for your song. You can't do your step to any old song. You gotta wait for your song. Oh, that's my jam. And then you see her from across the room. Walk over. Hi, I'm Joseph. Would you like to dance? Talk like a white boy. Rough. Rough. Then I became an actor. I was telling Brucey, I call you Brucey, right? Yeah. That's his nickname. We call him John, but everybody calls him Brucey. I was telling Brucey on the way here, I came into show business at a very interesting time. When I graduated from college, Eddie Murphy had just become a big star. 48 Hours and, no, that hadn't come out yet. I'm dating myself. Trading Places. Had just become big hits. He just signed a huge multi-picture, multi-million-dollar deal. Eddie Murphy. And then at the same time, rap music and breakdancing was new on the scene. I went to school in New York, so of course, in New York, we had seen it for a long time, on the street corners, that kind of thing. But culturally, nationally, it was, it was new. People were making movies, rapping, breaking, Beat Street, all of that stuff. And here I come, fresh out of acting school. I show up at the casting director's office, and they want to know, well, can you do Eddie Murphy? Can you be funny like Eddie Murphy? Can you rap or break dance? No, I can't rap or break dance. I've been in acting school studying Shakespeare. So I entered show business, spending thousands of dollars in an acting conservatory, completely unprepared to be an actor. Couldn't rap or break dance. And then, of course, you go into casting director's office. Joseph, that was really wonderful. Can you do it again? And this time, try to sound more black. I don't know, I thought I did sound black. I'm black. Obviously, some black folks sound like this, so. And then I began to write. And I began to express my opinions. And the charge, the accusation, changed. I was no longer talking like a white boy. I was now thinking like a white boy. And oddly enough, I had the same response. What does that mean? Thinking white. How does one think white? I'm black. This is how I think. Some black people think like this. This must be how some black people think. I have talked about this issue for a very long time. And it's important to me, just blow my nose. Because it's one thing when you're in 8th grade and you recognize that one of your fellow students has a lack of regionalism or doesn't have a certain timbre to their voice. That's very real. We all recognize that. There are ways that people sound.